Yo, I don't know. Let's see who, who, who could be joining in. Let's see here. Oh, Sable's coming out. That's Sable. What's she doing here? That's literally what I just said. He said, "I don't know what you're doing here. I'm glad to see her." That's funny. They might have to, yeah, replace that. That's not. Let's do that one. What's going on? I don't know if anybody is in here. Join in if you are, great. If you're not, hey, it is what it is. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. Nah, take that out of there. Take that out of there. What's going on? If you're joining in, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, all of them. We're everywhere right now. They're all the stuff that you go live. Be live for just a short period of time testing because I'll be live tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. So I just want to make sure everything's kosher, as they say. Sure, everything's good. And I was just throwing on Netflix. They got some of the old Raws. It's like June 15th, 1998, San Antonio, Texas. Apparently, Sable's coming out to talk about something. Man, the signs are nuts. Look, there's all the signs. Signs everywhere. Signs. Just trying to see what it's looking like on here because, I got to make sure it's looking nice and. Yeah, this don't look too bad. Yeah, don't look too bad. Yeah, this don't look too bad. And y'all can hear it pretty decent. All right, so that's good. Might have to adjust the brightness in here, but other than that, not bad. I don't want to adjust this just a hair. There we go. I think I like maybe that better. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. If you're joining me, YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok, just let me know. Holler at your guy here. Yeah, just holler at me. Let's see here. Now it stinks because I have to get this TikTok monitor going. Hold on a second. That way I can see anybody joining through TikTok. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Maybe it's this one. I don't know. Anyways, but if you're in here, holler at your boy for a minute. I'm gonna do just a kind of a short stream just to make sure everything's functioning, up and running, how I like it. Because tomorrow gonna be live for Raw on Netflix. I don't do many lives. I streamed a few times last year, but I'm gonna try to be more consistent this year, especially with the Raw on Netflix. It's a big deal. I want to make sure I'm here for that. The humanitarian of the year. What's everybody doing? It's hard to say because there's chats. There's I got some people. Okay, so that's the only thing I don't like about this is that so I can see the chat from if you're on Twitch or if you're on YouTube, I can see your chat. I have to pull up a separate window to see a TikTok if you're on TikTok. So if I don't immediately go, oh hey, if you're on TikTok, I'm not ignoring you. I just hadn't seen it yet. I have to check it in a different thing. But yo, Hova123 is over from YouTube. Appreciate that. Yeah, if y'all drop some likes, hot dog mana, drop some likes, if on YouTube, yeah, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, you can follow. I'm not asking you to subscribe for money or anything like that. You can just follow me. It's free. You know what I mean? It's free to follow on Twitch. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. It's free to follow on TikTok, whatever you want to view it on. I really appreciate it either way. But yeah, doing a little preview for tomorrow because I'm trying to make sure that all my stuff's up and running. Because you don't want to do a stream and it's oh no, it's not working. But yeah. But yeah, hello, hot dog mana. Zaruno needs help with a girl. You like the girl and you can't tell her. This is what you do. You just tell her. Unless it's going to make things weird. I mean, I don't know. But I testing out Netflix. I think I got it's like June 15th, 1998 Raw. Vince McMahon and Sable are talking in the ring. It's supposed to be a Hell in a Cell match on this one, so I thought I'd watch a little bit of this. Please help you. I wish I could help you. I just, I've been out the game a long time. You know what I mean? So I mean, I got no Riz apparently. I got that Ohio Riz. It's on Skibbity. So yeah, something like that. Oh, here comes Stone Cold. Here he comes. I just want to make sure. Like this is a test stream. Just want to make sure everything's working. Making sure people can actually people who join. I can actually see your chat. I can see y'all's chat. I can see the YouTube chat. I'm looking at the TikTok chat on my phone. Isn't that for some reason I can't get the TikTok chat to pull up on the computer. So, but like I'm sure I'm missing something. Yeah, Wiccan sending some likes over on TikTok. Sean says, "Don't put Penta in the LWO." I could see Penta and Ray, maybe teaming up a little bit and then have a match. Rock to cost Roman tomorrow. It could be happening. Could be happening. Do you play Fortnite? I do not play Fortnite. I played it a little bit back, like I guess when it was first getting popular, and then I just kind of stopped. It just wasn't really for me. Get out. I don't know what that means. Man, so there was a report that Stone Cold was gonna be on Raw tomorrow, like make a little appearance, but it fell through for whatever reason. He didn't agree to it, or somebody couldn't get the thing right, and now he's not gonna be there. And I'm just like, what the heck? Yes, it's not working over here for some reason. See, that makes me mad. It's like Penta and Andrade would be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd like to see them. I'd like to see them just go at it, man. As far as like, just like a full 20-minute match, just going back and forth, doing their thing. Going to Raw tomorrow. Should I wear my Penta full gear? Somebody asking about that. Go for it, man. Go for it. Kevin Owens is completely right. Yeah, Kevin Owens is right. I'm on his side, not just because I look like him. I'm on his side. Let's see. What games do I play? What games do you play? I play right now. I've been playing Black Ops 6. I've been playing this game called the Miasma Chronicles. It's pretty cool. I just finished Spider-Man 2 like not long ago, so like I'm kind of between like games. You think Roman's gonna beat Solo and become the tribal chief once again? Huh, that's interesting. He might. Think it's a bad idea we're all going to Netflix. I don't know. You're my only YouTube watcher. You might be. It says I got like 1 and 1. It says I got somebody on Twitch and somebody on YouTube. But I mean, I don't know. Hey, I'm just doing this. I know I'm probably not gonna have a ton of people jump in here. Probably just have a couple people, and that's fine because you gotta start somewhere. I get a few folks over on TikTok. I don't really do much on YouTube and Twitch, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to get that going. But yeah, I appreciate Hot Dogs here. Zaruno is here. So either one of y'all, I appreciate y'all stopping by. If you're hanging out for a little bit, that's cool. Yeah, honestly, like I play a little Call of Duty, and then I play that Miasma Chronicles. I've been playing the Outer Worlds. I'm probably gonna play that. They just like redid that for PS5. I got a PS5, so that's what I play. They just redid it, like remastered it or gave it an upgrade or whatever you call it. So I'm probably gonna play that soon. Waiting on a few games. I want to play Indiana Jones. I'm gonna play Indiana Jones when it comes to PlayStation for sure. GTA 6 later in the year. There's some stuff coming out. I mean, I can't think of them right now. I feel like there's some games I was thinking about. Outer Worlds 2 is supposed to come out this year, so probably play that too. Acknowledge, that's right, Mr. Pancake. Acknowledge. I am a Roman that you can acknowledge and not feel too bad about. That's cool. But yeah, I appreciate people in the chat from YouTube. Maybe some people from Twitch. A couple people from YouTube, a couple people from Twitch. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Would it still look cool if you skip the contacts? Yeah, you'll be all right. Excuse me. Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. No contacts. You'll be cool. Dave Meltzer says AWL has beaten in the ratings 2 this past week, but I mean, okay. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, don't pay attention to Meltzer as much. I only see like what other people share of him because I don't really pay attention to what he says. You know what I mean? What match am I looking forward to? I mean, that tribal combat match looks good. Seth Rollins and CM Punk could be interesting. There's a few other ones, ain't there? You got Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Apparently, they moved the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. It's going to be on like maybe next week or something like that. So I was kind of looking forward to that, but I guess it's not. Do you watch Yikes? I don't know what that is, so no, I don't watch it. I don't know what that is. Predictions for tomorrow. Somebody asking predictions for tomorrow. It's hard to say, man. If I think The Rock gets involved somehow with the Bloodline stuff. I think Rhea Ripley beats Liv Morgan. I think she does. And then I think Liv Morgan either wins the Royal Rumble or wins the Elimination Chamber, challenges Rhea Ripley. One or the other. And then I think right now, I think Charlotte or Becky or somebody is going to win the other. Like Liv Morgan and Charlotte or Becky is going to win Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber. Like two of those are going to win. 2 out of those 3 are going to win those to get the championship opportunities to face Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton. I think. That's just me. AEW has totally ruined Mercedes Moné. People don't even pop for her. It's kind of hard because like it's weird because it's like people don't seem super excited for her, but at the same time, like she puts on some good matches. You know what I mean? But like I'll be the first to say I'm not her biggest fan. But like, you know, I mean I can respect that she's a pretty good wrestler. So glad Tiffany got her chance. Oh yeah, she's definitely she's already a star. She's gonna be a bigger star. She just won the championship. Do you like Liv Morgan more as a champ? I just hope she could have fought more people than Rhea. I think she's had a pretty solid run. She's not my favorite. She's not my favorite. But she's proved me wrong. I thought that she would be a very good champion. I mean, because last time she wasn't very great, but she got better. Can you play any games right now? Not today. I'll have to get my stuff set up to play like another time. You know what I mean? I don't have my game set up with my streams right now. I know it's kind of lame. I'm like, what do you do? You're like, what are you doing? You're on here streaming. You're on YouTube and Twitch and all this and that. Like you're not gaming. I mostly just stream like wrestling, some football sometimes. But yeah, so I will definitely in the fairly near future. I might do some games. I got to get all that like figured out. Like my I know it's crazy, but like my PlayStation is in my living room. Like I'm in my back room now where like I do my little streaming and record videos and stuff, but my PlayStation, it's in my living room. I play on my couch. I know I need to move it back here. Excuse me. I need to move it back here, get it all hooked up, monitor and all that stuff so I can play. But right now, just ain't got it. Becky's coming for her title. Maybe Tiffany's my girls. What Duck says, Tiffany's definitely come a long way in a short time. Yeah, I understand the question, Hot Dog. A lot of people play game. I'm a big gamer. I've just never really streamed. I guess that's something I need to look into as far as like streaming games. Becky's coming for a title. She might be. What's your thoughts on the Wyatt Six? I think Wyatt Six is a really cool idea when it comes to like the video packages and the things that they could do with them. But when it comes to like the wrestling and like putting titles on them and things like that, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It worked with Bray Wyatt because he was a singular person. It worked with the Wyatt family because it was 3-4 people. The Wyatt Six, it's like a whole group of them, and none of them are really like main event type people. You know what I mean? A lot. They're all kind of mid card, lower mid card people. So while it's cool, and when they did the thing where they came out and they decimated Gorilla and they've been messing with Alpha Academy, they've been doing all this stuff. It's pretty cool, and like the videos are cool and all that. But as far as like integrating them into like the wrestling portion of the show, it doesn't really work for me. Got to grab a Tiffy shirt now. Yeah, her stuff's probably gonna start jumping off, especially whenever she gets a new shirt. I'm sure she got a new shirt coming. What do you, John Cena will say tomorrow? I think John Cena will come out and be like, "Hey, doing my retirement tour," and he's probably gonna officially declare for the Royal Rumble and say, he's I'm going for the record for world championships. Yada yada yada. Yeah, I think the big thing will be that he's going to be in the Royal Rumble. Is this the one Liv and Rhea fight? Because Liv is going to, yeah, tomorrow they'll be fighting for the title. See what happens there. It's already been leaked. Yeah, I saw what was it? Yeah, I did see a sheet, like a paper somebody had leaked. It said Charlotte and Becky were like the last two. I mean, that's kind of how I already felt. I felt like Charlotte or Becky or Liv is going to win the Royal Rumble, and whoever doesn't win, like if Charlotte wins the Royal Rumble, I think Liv wins the Elimination Chamber, or vice versa, something like that. Because I think Charlotte is probably going to want to go after Tiffany, and I think Rhea wins tomorrow, and then Liv, ends up back at Rhea, and I don't know who wins. Then WrestleMania will like end it. Yeah, Michael. I like Uncle Howdy. I think it's pretty cool, but at the same time, it's like there's just not a lot you can do. Like you can just do like the videos and the packages and the cinematics, and it's like the wrestling part of it. It's like like it's limited. You think Cena will be on both shows? I don't think he'll be on Raw and SmackDown like every single week, but I think he'll probably be on one show fairly regularly, and he'll probably show up on like if he's on Raw, he'll probably show up on SmackDown some too, but like probably not like every week. Do you see The Rock taking the title off Cody? That's interesting. The Rock taking the title off of Cody. My thing is that like I think The Rock and Roman are the thing that you could see when it comes to what The Rock's doing WrestleMania wise. There we go. My thing finally popped up. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. Boom. Of course, right in the middle of this, it's like, do you want to renew your virus protection? There we go. I got the chat on my phone. Or on the computer. I don't have to, yeah. All right, I don't have to look at my phone to get the TikTok chat. I can get all the chats on the screen right now. All right, great. Let's see here. You think Bliss comes back this year? I think so. I mean, she's probably Royal Rumble. I could see her. I think the Royal Rumble, we're going to get a lot of like people we haven't seen in a while. I think we could get Alexa Bliss. I think we can get Charlotte. Probably be back for the Rumble if she's not back for Raw on Netflix. Carmella, I can see Carmella coming back. We'll probably see Jordynne Grace. Maybe another lady from TNA or something like that might be in it. Maybe Masha Slamovich might be in it because she's the champion right now. She might be in it. But yeah, we'll probably see like a handful of people like returns and stuff, especially in the women's, because we've had a couple women that's been out for a while. We've had Charlotte, Alexa, and Carmella are like the big three that have been out a while. Asuka has been out a little while. We can see Asuka come back if she's ready. But yeah, I think the women's Royal Rumble will probably be a bit more like returns, heavy, just because you got to do that. You got to get them in there. Um, as far as the men's, I mean, John Cena, maybe The Rock, maybe Joe Hendry. I can see Joe Hendry being in it. Yeah, there's not a lot of people that have been out. Maybe Omos, you know what I mean? There's somebody you ain't seen in a long time. There's not really anybody that there's none of the men that are really like injured that are out right now. You know what I mean? Mommy's Flame and Oak Fan 3 hit the follow button. I appreciate that on TikTok. Um, if you don't already, if you can go follow me on YouTube and Twitch as well. I'm streaming YouTube, Twitch, TikTok right now, multi-stream, kind of like Ghostbusters, crossing the streams, all three of them. Um, appreciate you following me wherever you're watching. If you don't follow me, especially on YouTube, especially Twitch, I'd really like to get Twitch up there. Really could, because Twitch is probably the best place to stream. But most of my followers are on TikTok, and that's cool. But like everybody's starting to migrate over YouTube and Twitch and stuff. So TikTok might not be here pretty soon. So like for United States. So appreciate a follow on the other platforms as well. But I'll pray one follow somewhere is better than nothing. I appreciate it. You think Brock Lesnar will return? I don't know. It's like there's been no. I think he's probably cool. Not being, I think he's cool. I think WWE's like, hey, like we got so much talent. You know what I mean? Like we're cool. Like you not being here right now, bring you in when we really need you. They still have that lawsuit, which he wasn't name dropped in the lawsuit, but it was like, you could kind of read between the lines that maybe he was name dropped in it. I'm not saying he's guilty or innocent, just saying that his name may have been tossed around in that lawsuit against WWE and Vince McMahon and stuff. So they may be like, hey, we're going to keep you out until that's all clear. Cody's been one of the most boring champions ever, says Sean. I don't know if I'd say like boring. It's more so the creative, because I was actually talking to my wife about this yesterday. So yesterday we went out to eat and stuff, and we were talking, and she was like, so people don't seem to be too happy about Cody. And I was like, well, the big thing with Cody is that we spent all these years with Roman as a heel. We had the bad guy champion, right? And you had all these faces going up against him, right? You had all these people. You had a line of baby faces: Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre. You had all these main event good guys, right? And now and then finally Cody gets it. Cody's a champion. Where's the bad? There's no main event bad guys for him. You have Roman, but like, do you really want to run? They couldn't run Roman and Cody back so quick because they done ran it for a year, right? And so then you kind of get AJ Styles, right? AJ Styles, they had a good little feud there. AJ Styles ends up getting hurt. You got Drew McIntyre on the other show working with CM Punk. And then you got Sami Zayn is over there. Sami Zayn's not the best bad guy. And then so you get these guys kind of coming down the line in SmackDown. There's nobody that's really like big time main event bad guy. And so that's why you kind of flip Kevin Owens recently, right? You flip Kevin Owens. He's mad. He seems he's the bad guy, but people are siding with Kevin Owens too. So it comes down to like, it's not so much Cody's fault. It's just the fact that there's no big bad for him to beat. You know what I mean? Like The Rock would be like a big bad for him to beat. He already beat Brock Lesnar. Like when Brock Lesnar was there, he already, got his wins against him. And so it's like he's done. There's no big bads left. Like I'm talking like main event bad guys. There's really nobody there. You know what I mean? Like he kind of fought against Solo, but like, that's the thing though. There's been plenty of good guys in WWE last 4 years. Not as many like top bad guys. But so I got off on a tangent, but yeah, that kind of answers it. Peyton Hastings, appreciate the question and the follow. Yo, Zaruno is back on YouTube. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's see. Somebody saying Mommy's Flame said, ready to see Rhea get her title back. I think she wins tomorrow. I think Rhea gets the title back tomorrow. I think she does. Heated edits with the follow on TikTok. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't know if anybody followed me on anywhere else because it doesn't pop up. But if you did, I appreciate it. If you didn't, that's okay too. It is what it is. KO, yeah, I think KO should. I mean, he needs another. It can be a short run too. It doesn't have to be like a big long year-long thing. It could just be like 4 to 6 months. Give him a good little title reign. Maybe him and Sammy duke it out a few times. It'd be cool. You think CM Punk will win another world title? I'm leaning towards CM Punk. I could see him winning at WrestleMania. Maybe against Gunther. Maybe whoever, because I don't see him beating like Cody. Like Cody right now, his WrestleMania person is that's interesting. I don't know who his WrestleMania person is going to be. Could be The Rock. It could be Roman again. Do they do Roman Cody 3? Do they do it, run it back 3 years in a row? I don't know. You think Drew's going to interfere with Roman versus Solo? That's interesting, Marco. It could be something we see, but I don't know. I could see Drew interfering with maybe like Seth and CM Punk, right? Because there's the history there. I don't know. Pete Broadwell with the follow on TikTok. I appreciate it. I'm also on YouTube and Twitch under the exact same name at Roman McPeak, which you can find. If you're watching on TikTok, you can click on my page, click on the link tree. There's Twitch, YouTube, all the places you can follow me. I'd appreciate a follow across the board. Hey, one place is better than no place. So if you're just cool with TikTok, that's all right. But TikTok in the United States might not be around pretty soon. So that's why I'm pushing, Twitch and YouTube a lot, because those are probably the best places to stream. But I got most of my followers on TikTok, so that's why I still do a lot of TikTok. But I'd like to, get some folks on the other places too, just in case TikTok goes away, so I don't lose, everybody. Cody versus Orton at Mania. That'd be a good one. Matthew Pippin loves Solo. Hey, nothing wrong with that. More of a Roman guy, but it's not. Apparently, there's a video that Liv Morgan's gonna lose. Oh, I mean, I think Rhea's gonna win, but like if she loses, I mean, maybe they're trying to set up WrestleMania or something. Liv will have her minions come out. Rhea will have her list of women Rhea got in there. Maybe Rhea wins. Maybe she does. Solo is Matthew's tribal chief. There it is. Cody versus Cena at Mania. That could do it. I'd love to see Cena versus Gunther, because that would be great. Because you got the big bad guy in Gunther, right? He's the world champion. He's very against like the John Cena type of people. John Cena's the entertainer. He's the top guy. He's the merch seller. He's the catchphrase. He's the t-shirt. And then you got Gunther, who's just, I'm the champion. I'm the best in the ring. I'll run circles around you in the ring, tie you up in knots, leave your chest whelped. Like, Gunther's about business, about keeping, the prestige of wrestling. And John Cena's kind of the opposite, he's the Hollywood t-shirt guy. And so I think that would be a great thing right there. But Cody versus Cena would be cool too, because you basically have, one of the former faces and one of the current faces. So that could work too. The Ronin version, yeah, Nakamura looks pretty cool. I hate that my guy LA Knight lost, but you know what? If he was going to lose that United States title, he lost it to a good one. Nakamura, big time underrated guy. The only thing I didn't like is that Nakamura was gone for like months, and he came back and he's just like, boom, beat you. And I was just like, I feel like they could have drew it out just a little bit, like, a little bit more, but it's okay. But yeah, we are simulcasting, whatever you want to call it, multi-streaming, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all under the same name at Roman McPeak. If you don't follow on any of those three, please think about it. Maybe do it. Maybe do that. Roman Reigns very soon. We could be seeing him. Samoan Spike is my favorite. Big Umaga fan. Hey, I like Umaga too. I thought it was pretty cool. Matthew Pippin also met Zilla Fatu back for Thanksgiving. I'd love to meet Zilla. I haven't had a chance to meet him. He hasn't been like around my area. Like basically, I'll have to travel several hours to see him because I'm in like a Wrestle Dead zone kind of as far as like I'm in Tennessee, so like I live between Memphis and Nashville, so like I can see WWE 2-3 times a year. I can see AEW once or twice a year and only have to travel like in like 2 hours. You know what I mean? But like if I want to see GCW, I want to see TNA came to Nashville, but it was in the middle of the week, so I couldn't go. But like, yeah, if I want to see GCW or House of Glory, any of these other kind of independent places, like I have to travel like 8 hours to get there. So that's what's up. You think the final boss? Yes, I do think The Rock will be at Raw. I think he said he was. I think he announced earlier he was going to. Damian Castillo on YouTube says, if John Cena wrestles Cody Rhodes WrestleMania this year, I hope Cody Rhodes kicks his booty. That could be it though, but that could be kind of like a passing of the torch type thing, where John Cena's like, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get that one more world title, and then Cody Rhodes says, not today. I have a dead daddy and I got a legacy to keep on building, and so maybe he does it. Cena versus Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu would probably like Cena would be done. Yeah, Jacob Fatu is a straight baller, man. I wish the best for him in WWE. I hope he keeps on doing great. Cactus Jack. Dude love. Hey, it's funny that you say that, double O Jacob. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Um Cactus Jack, Dude Love was actually at OVW last night. He was actually at OVW last night. He showed up, dude, because he's been Mick Foley's been working with OVW and stuff. They had like a Royal Rumble, like a Battle Royal type thing, I think. And Dude Love came out. He's came out. He's doing little legs. He was like, whoop, 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 whoop. Oh yeah, The Rock's supposed. I mean, I think I think he said earlier. He announced that he's going to be there. The Rock versus Damian Priest. That could be a good one. What do you think about the debut of Penta El Zero Miedo? I think it's cool. I'm interested to see what they'll do with him. Interested to see what they'll do with him. Do you think Taker will be there? Stunning Steven Parsons asked over on YouTube. He asked, "You think Taker will be there?" Maybe. I saw a report that Hulk Hogan will be there. So I mean, I'm not like crazy about that. I saw a report that Stone Cold was supposed to be there, but the plans fell through and they had to scrap it. So I'm kind of not happy about that. Stone Cold and Eddie Guerrero are my two favorites of all time. Okay, unfortunately, can't see Eddie Guerrero. Rest in peace to him. But I can still see Stone Cold, and it seems like all these big events. They're like, yeah, he's going to be there, and then they're like, well, actually, he was going to be there, but then the plans fell through. He was supposed to be there at WrestleMania 40. It was supposed to be Stone Cold and not the Undertaker. Stone Cold was supposed to come out, give The Rock a stunner, and pop a few beers and get out of there. But he basically, I don't know if he declined or the money wasn't right. Something wasn't right, and he left. And he left the deal, and so they got the Undertaker in there. But yeah, we could probably see the Undertaker. The thing is that we have to see where they're going to be. Like, where could we see the Undertaker come in? You know what I mean? Like, is he just going to come in and be like, yeah, Raw, Netflix, like kind of like he came out, was it Raw 30? He came out, talked to Bray Wyatt and had the thing with LA Knight. It could be something like that. Maybe him and Damian Priest have a face to face. And Undertaker's like, I heard you were the bisexual version of me or whatever, something crazy like that. Penta Cerro Miedo joins LWO. He might, to be honest, the way WWE does things, he might. But I'd like to see him just kind of do his own thing. Yeah, double O Jacob. I won't be going. I will be live streaming it though. I'll be live on here, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. I'll be live. So if you guys want to check that out tomorrow, I'll be live. Try to be live at least 20 to 30 minutes before the show starts. So yeah, Sting would be cool. Sting would be cool, but I think he's kind of got his thing with like AEW. So he probably won't see him in WWE. Let's see. John Cena. Yeah, John Cena's gonna be there. Ric Flair wants another match. The thing with Ric Flair wanting another match, I don't think it's gonna happen in WWE. I don't think it's gonna happen in AEW either, because like I'm pretty sure Ric Flair had talked about it that Tony Khan basically was just like, look, dude, you can't wrestle. Like, I don't want you wrestling. Like, you can be a manager, you can go out there, you can do promos. He's like, but wrestling is like a no. Yeah, it was Raw 30th. Yeah. Yeah, LA Knight, Bray Wyatt, Undertaker. Where Undertaker basically just came out and was just like, I don't remember. Did he come out and then LA Knight came out and then I don't know how the sequence of events, but it turned out, he said something to Bray and then LA Knight was like talking crap and stuff. Chloe with the follow, appreciate it. What's up, Aaron? How's it going? Just talking a little bit of wrestling, a little bit about Raw on Netflix tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow for that. So yeah, The Rock did say he will be on that, Aaron. We were talking about that a minute ago. He did say we'll be on it. It's pretty cool. CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy. That was a good rivalry back in the day. Convince Flair wants to, yeah. He may. I've heard that from different like interviews and like wrestlers and stuff. They're talking about like that old school mentality of a lot of these wrestlers where they're like they don't necessarily know when to quit. You know what I mean? Like they don't know when to quit because like that's their life. Their life is in the ring. And so it's like, they want to, the last thing they ever want to do is be in the ring. So it's, see, Damon said, I just don't want him breaking Ric Flair record, even though Ric Flair is actually 20 plus World. Yeah, like that's one of those like with the record and the number, it's like Ric Flair, it's like he's technically won more than what they say, but like the record is what they say it is, excuse me. But yeah, I don't know. I think John Cena, I would assume that he probably wins a title this year for a short time. I don't know. Hardy's returning from NXT Tag Team Championship. We could see Hardy's returning to WWE sometime this year. They're still the TNA Tag Team Champions, I believe, but we could definitely see them doing something with WWE since TNA and WWE kind of had that relationship where TNA gave WWE all their top people and WWE gave them, their mid card TNA people or their mid card NXT people. Yeah. Cody Rhodes. Byron Cutler says Cody Rhodes over on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, appreciate dropping a follow, subscribe. The whatever the free one is. Yeah, YouTube, you subscribe. It's free. You don't have to subscribe on Twitch. I don't even think I have it set up. I just have it where you just follow. Yeah, so if you just follow, that's good. Would love seeing to break Flair's record, but it just doesn't seem possible unless he's full time. Yeah, well, Lonnie, he's going to be full time this year. They said he's going to be as full time as possible this year. So maybe he does win it and he holds it for like a month or two. You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know. Hope Netflix doesn't buffer like it did. R. Drake. The thing with that is that I don't think we'll have any problems because respectfully, for Raw, there's not going to be. There was like millions and there was like millions of people watching that Logan and Tyson thing. There's going to be one or two. There's probably going to be like 2 million, 2.5 max watching Raw. I mean, to be honest. Because like on Raw averages like under 2 million or whatever, like weekly or something like that, like the rate. So for Netflix, I mean, you can look at 2 million, maybe a little more because it's like a big show. But yeah, like I don't think they'll have that problem. I mean, I think we'll see a little problem, sure, there'll probably be a little buffering here and there, but as long as like 90% of the show is good, crisp and clear, like I think we'll be good. You got to work out the kinks, just got to work it out. Yeah, Double J's in AEW. Michael, he says he wants to be a world champion one more time before he retires. Matthew Pippin with the follow on TikTok. Appreciate it. Randy becomes 16 time. I think Randy needs one or two more titles. He tied up. Going to see how the Wi-Fi Netflix connection is in the actual arena. Yeah, we'll see with that. I'm sure there'll be people in the arena. doing that. But guys, this went on a lot longer. Went on for about 40 minutes. I was really only gonna go for like maybe 20. But a lot of y'all came in. Good questions, good comments. I like doing this. I like being able to talk to you guys. Come back tomorrow. Listen, I get it. I'm not Santy. I get it. I'm not Con Man. I'm friends with Con Man, and I'm acquaintances with Santy and Wheezy and those people like that. Like, I've talked to them a little bit. I'm friends with some of these other people, the Tests and the Heel Joshes and stuff. Like, I get it. They're way bigger, probably more entertaining. But if you want a different perspective, a different guy, stop by my stream. I'll be TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Be multi-streaming all three of those at once. I'll be going live maybe 20 minutes before the show starts. So if you want to stop by then, I appreciate it. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for joining the stream. Make sure you're following, subscribing, or whatever. Follow, subscribe wherever you're seeing this.